We've enjoyed this past week with your wellness and our gratitude in mind. We began with meditation. We've enjoyed massage sessions throughout the week. Who actually got those? I'm curious to know. All right, lucky ones. And we felt the gift of movement through Zumba and yoga. Who participated in Zumba and yoga this week? All right, we gotta work on that next year. We'll do that. And we also indulged in some awesome, like really awesome ice cream treats delivered on a bicycle. Who participated in that? Okay, I had two, I admit. I had two, yes. Congratulations to all of our raffle winners who won some awesome wellness prizes throughout the week. And this morning we'll be having our recognition ceremony, followed by or alongside some amazing musical performances by our guests, and an award ceremony and lunch. So really totally awesome week and totally fitting for a really awesome team. Thank you. We're going to have a lot of hands to thank for today. Our event coordinators, Ann Harvey Diggs. Where are you, Ann? All right, back there. Thank you. And Adrian Dozier. Where are you, Adrian? Okay, she's outside waiting to greet our middle school guests. Okay. They've both invested a lot of creativity and energy and time into not just today, but also we had a special event for our partners last night. And then, of course, the entire week of events that have been planned with all of you in mind. So thank you to both of them. Thanks also to Kelly Richards. You see this amazing slideshow photographs. It takes a really long time to do that. And Kelly put a lot of time into getting this just right for our team here today. John Cave, Zach Wolf, and Jenna Desmond, I know all were very involved in prepping our facility, both for last night's event as well as today's event, so thank you to all of them. And so many others who helped in setting up for today. I'd also like to give a very special thank you and welcome to our guests for today. We have singer Harold Williams here with his team from PSL Consulting. We're also going to be joined, and they'll be introduced in a moment, and then we'll also be joined by the Spring Ridge Middle School Rhythm Club. And the Spring Ridge Middle School Rhythm Club is a performing arts group that does percussion routines with a mix of drumming, beatboxing, singing, dancing, rapping, and stepping. So excited to see those kids join us today. Some details for today before Dr. Bishop will get things started. Bathrooms are outdoors. Feel free to use them as you need them. The agenda, I think I outlined most of the agenda for the day. And there are thank you cards at your table. Like thank you cards at the table. One of our annual traditions, or more than annual, I hope, but really whenever we have big group events like this as a health department, it started with our first annual retreat that we had several years ago. One of our traditions is to put blank thank you cards in front of our team. As I said, National Public Health Week reminds us to think about our gratitude, to think about our colleagues and our peers who are working alongside us in public health, our partners who are working alongside us in public health. So please take a moment, if you can, sometime during today, to grab one of those blank thank you cards, jot down a quick note, and pass it to one of your colleagues. I think everybody always appreciates a kind word of thanks. And we need to remember to do that with one another as well. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Bishop.
Good morning, everybody. It's so great to see your smiling faces here today. I'm going to give a few words and then we'll move into our performances, as Dr. Brewster mentioned. Last year around this time, we held our COVID-19 recognition event with the hope that our COVID-19 response efforts would be moving into the rearview mirror. That wasn't quite the case. Over the past year, we have continued to dedicate many of our resources to keeping our community safe from COVID-19. Fortunately, we have become experts at mobilizing our team and pulling together to respond to community needs. When the testing lines overflowed during the holiday season, we expertly met the overwhelming need. Omicron didn't stand a chance. In addition to the focus on COVID-19 response, we continued health department normal operations. as well as expanding the services we provide to the community. The Office of Community Engagement and Policy created a brand new language services unit to provide Spanish interpretation, interviewing, and translation support across the agency. The Behavioral Health Division designed the Behavioral Health Hub, which is in the construction phase and is scheduled to open in early fall. The hub is a truly momentous addition to St. Mary's County and will provide crisis stabilization and other integrated services never before provided in our community. The Division of Health Promotion and Community Service launched 2 new programs to assist pregnant women and mothers: the Maternal Opioid Misuse Model and Improved Pregnancy Outcomes Program. Environmental Health created a virtual version of their food safety class. They are the reason that our drinking water is safe, our restaurants aren't making us sick, and our pools and beaches are safe for us to swim in. Clinical Services is preparing to open 2 school-based health centers, another first for St. Mary's County. They will serve as a significant extension of our agency and will enhance the community's access to care. The Division of Administration is handling our second cybersecurity incident in 2 years and streamlined hiring processes with the implementation of a project management software system. The list of our achievements goes on. I want to thank everyone who replied to my call for words that uniquely describe our agency. We received over 50 responses, which I think speaks volumes in and of itself of how committed our team is to the mission of our agency. The one word that rose above all others in prevalence was dedication. I feel grateful and proud every day to work with such a dedicated group of people. Roy T. Bennett, the author of The Light in the Heart, wrote, "Dedicate yourself to what gives your life true meaning and purpose. Make a positive difference in someone's life." We are lucky to be able to say that we wake up and do this every single day. We use the most common words from the survey to develop a motto that encapsulates the beliefs and ideals that guide our work day in and day out, and that we can call upon to lead us in the future. The motto that we have developed from your input is heart, science, service. The word heart was derived from the many responses that included words such as compassion, caring, commitment, empathy, humanity, and health. The word heart evokes our passion for the work we do, our compassion for our community, and our focus on physical and mental well-being. The second theme that arose in the survey tied back to our reliance on science. These words included accreditation, data, results-oriented, competent, and evidence-based. Everything we do in public health needs to be knowledge and be evidence-based, which is what makes us unique compared to the other community agencies that serve our community. Amid the pandemic, it became clear that so much of what we do depends on science, and it became a point of contention and misinformation. This is why it's even more important that we emphasize our roots in science moving forward. The last word, service, was derived from the words that include community, dedication, accessibility, hardworking, faithful, attentive, responsive, helpful, supportive, and people-centered. Our agency is not always thought of as public service, but service is at the heart and soul of everything we do. We are the front lines of our community and interface with our community in ways that no other agencies do. We are heart. We are science. We are service. We are St. Mary's County Health Department. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce our first musical guest, Mr. Harold Williams. Mr. Williams is our safety consultant through PSL Consulting, working with us on a variety of measures to keep each one of you at our facility safe. He is a former law enforcement officer and, as we learned on one of his prior visits to our health department, has an incredible singing voice that he has generously agreed to share with us today as a gesture of appreciation for public health. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Harold Williams.
I am truly honored to be here this morning, and I just think St. Mary's County is simply amazing. I believe all the things that you do are just simply amazing. I always, that's something I said probably 3 times already, and Dr. Bishop and Dr. Brewster, even last night, never said not one time. Just amazing. But, I oftentimes I relate, what you all do to what we did in law enforcement. And that is, in the midst of fear, we do it anyway. In the midst of fear, we do it anyway. So I take time every day to be so grateful. Yesterday it rained all day. And it rained so much that I was going to need those off. But then we wake up today and look what we have. An amazing sunshine. So always remember, through any storm, guys, there's always sun on the other side, no matter what you're going through. So I'm thankful today. I have my team with me, my partner, Don Bridges. Yes, so stay up, Don. You know what I'm saying. There you go. And I have my lovely wife, and my partner, and also one of the instructors, Lori Williams here today. And I know she's not sitting down. So I am truly grateful for life. And this morning I just want to share, a song with you that I hope you will enjoy. I spent my career chasing after the bad guys, kicking in doors, and facing fears all my life. But this has been a part of my life that helped me to touch and impact people. So I hope you enjoy this morning. This is my thanks to you. Everybody's always searching to find the one that is complete. You'll find it in the strangest places you never knew it could be. Some find it in the faces of their children. Some find it in the lover's eyes. You can't deny the joy it brings when you found that special thing. You're flying without wings. Some find it sharing every moment. Some in a solitary life. You'll find it in the words of others. A simple lie can make you laugh or cry. You'll find it in the deepest friendships, the kind you cherish all your life. And when you know how much that means, you have found that special thing. You're flying without wings. So impossible
and it's the flying without wings. 'Cause you're my special thing. I'm flying without wings.
Thank you much so much.
Thank you so much, Harold. That was amazing. Gave me goosebumps. Our next group is the Spring Ridge Middle School Rhythm Club. I just said, oh, there you go. How special it is that this past year we have built our partnership with Spring Ridge Middle School through our first school-based health center. And now their students are with us today, sharing their talents. It really makes this so special, and we are honored to have them here. Please join me in welcoming the Spring Ridge Middle School Rhythm Club.
What a astoundingly special morning. We had Harold Williams with his awesome motivational words, and then just the song that I think moved every single one of us so very, very much. Thank you. Absolutely. And then the Rhythm Club. Oh my goodness, I have never been so filled with energy. That was just incredible. Wasn't it absolutely amazing? I was thinking as I was listening to them, if you are ever feeling down or like you can't do something in front of you, you just need to listen to some of those kids and what they're able to do and some of their rhythms, because that rhythm will fill you and give you the motivation, the energy, and the hope and the drive that you need. That was astoundingly amazing. Astoundingly amazing. My daughter is actually starting 6th grade at Cambridge Middle School next year, so now I know what kind of extracurricular activity we're going to do. That was awesome. That was awesome. And Harold, Kyle and I were up here talking and wondering, your wife, I mean, that's pretty awesome that you sing like that. We were just wondering how often you sing for your wife. That's great. Lucky lady. All right, great. Well, we're going to start our recognitions portion of the event after this incredibly uplifting musical morning. I think we're moving into from this energy and joy that we're all experiencing right now, and we're going to cap it off with some well-deserved gratitude. We're going to start with meritorious public health service. So every year we give certificates of meritorious public health service. This year we will be recognizing some of you who've been directly involved in the COVID response effort. Thank you for your incredible service during one of the most challenging times our community has ever faced. Because of you, we have saved lives, provided resources, and protected thousands of our community members, even for months to come. For this, we'd like to recognize you with a certificate of meritorious public health service. What we're going to do, because of the large number of those of you involved in our COVID response, we're going to call out groups by incident command sections. And if you're involved in that incident command section through whichever program or unit, please come to the front so we can do a group photo. And then there'll be a time to pick up your certificate over lunch. All right? So we're going to start with our incident command communications unit. So Jenna. So our incident command communications group, so anybody involved with COVID outreach, health equity, language translation, call center, all of those functions, please come up front, including our leaders. Thank you. We're just going to gather, I know there's more of you in the group. Come on up. Oh, wait, that's right. That's good. Whoever's here, please come up to the front. Kelly's teaching somebody else to class. Caitlin, I hope you're done.
Cindy! Come here! All right, Cindy, I got it. I halfway and then we push, right? It's not that hard. How do I get that? I'm a nurse. I'm not a you do. Give me a needle. Oh, okay.
It's a viewfinder.
Yep, got it.
Is it on video?
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah.
Comments expressed in front, sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Ready? Okay, we're good.
Next is policy and compliance. So anybody involved in COVID business outreach, checking in with all of the legislation and policy that's been passed. I know Heather is in the room. I see, yep, come on up. Environmental health, this is you. If you've been out there, you're part of the team. Come on, please. Incident command for COVID safety section. Is Jack in here? Jack and Ava. Okay, Shire. There you are. Surveillance, science and surveillance. So this was all of the functions related to data analysis, assessments, getting information out there about the data to our community, which has really influenced how people have responded. Thank you. We'll start, I know this next one's going to be ginormous. Operations, contact tracing, infectious disease, disease management, outbreak management, all of that, vaccine operations, testing operations. There's so much that has gone into this operations section. So Lisa Nelson, anybody involved in the COVID response for these functions, please come up to the front. So Lisa Nelson is our chief, and Bernadette is our deputy chief.
I saw a hand, I don't see the face in the back of the hand.
I think when you see all of that, you realize the magnitude of what we've been doing for our community, right? Thank you again. Let's go over to logistics. Logistics includes human resources and moving staffing, supplies, managing distribution of supplies for our community partners. Variety of other resources, human resources, logistics, supplies, distribution, you've been involved. Anybody involved in the distribution of masks, the distribution of home test kits, please come up to the front. Logistics. Planning section. So both Katie and Quinn, our chief and deputy chief for our planning section, are away right now planning for the next public health event in Atlanta with other public health professionals. But anybody who's been involved in that section from working directly with Katie and Quinn, please come up to the front. You know, it's been mostly about operations, so okay, not right now. We'll get that. Clearly, we're done with planning, we're just ready to be done. All right, and lastly but not least, our finance section. So anybody involved with the financial planning and response contracts, all of that, please come to the front. Okay, great. Thank you again for all of your service during this COVID pandemic and your involvement for the past year, as well as however longer you've been with our agency. It's been tremendous. I know we're changing course a bit. We're focusing more and more on recovery as we move into the next several months. We're winding down some of our operations, but this community and this agency and certainly all of our residents would not at all have been able to serve the way we have and benefit the way we have as a community were it not for all of your actions. So thank you so much for your time. We will have your certificates available for you at lunchtime since we have a large group. We thought we would move faster that way. We're going to pass it over to Dr. Bishop, and she's going to call up the next awards as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Brewster. Our next award is for the Public Health Leadership Award. These outstanding individuals have joined our COVID Incident Command Leadership Team this past year. In recognition of your exemplary leadership and service during the COVID-19 pandemic, your expertise and insight have been invaluable to our community and have saved countless lives. The St. Mary's County Health Department extends our deepest gratitude to you for your leadership and our incident command structure for pandemic response. May your dedication and resilience continue to inspire all those who work alongside you. When I call your name, please come to the front of the room. Bernadette Day. I don't believe he's here today. If you're watching, we have your Ruby Abaka-Johnson. Lisa Nelson. Kate Shirey. please. And Harvey. Heather Moritz. And Kim Robertson. She couldn't be with us today, but we also have her. Okay, we will move on to our next award, the Public Health Leadership Award. In recognition of your outstanding leadership and compassion in advancing the health of children, women, and seniors in St. Mary's County, your service to this community is inspiring and recognized across the state. Your dedication, humble nature, and passion are hallmarks of your remarkable leadership. Many lives and futures have been improved because of your courage. The St. Mary's County Health Department is grateful for your leadership. This award goes to Ashley Mosset. Our second Public Health Leadership Award is for someone who couldn't be here today, but I will read in her absence. In recognition of her exceptional dedication to mobilizing our agency throughout the course of the COVID-19 pandemic and navigating the many surges involved. Her leadership has been essential to testing and vaccination access for our community, as well as preparedness for other pandemic needs. Her quick learning, planning skills, creativity, and ready willingness to do whatever necessary has been extraordinary. We extend our deepest gratitude to her, and that is Quinn Alzheimer. Our next award is the COVID Courage Award. When I call your name, please come to the front. For your exceptional courage and service in the face of COVID-19 pandemic, you took on such important functions of protecting our community and our team during this past year, and we are grateful for your service. Jacqueline Johnson. The other recipients are from our Office of Community Engagement and Policy and have been truly on the front lines of our health equity outreach and language services. Suha Ansari. Marcus Johnson. David Jones. I have been notified that Marcus Jackson has entered the building.
Right, Marcus. You walk in and you guys don't worry.
Maria Reynolds. Lena Moser. Angela Horn. John Page.
I just want to highlight, John has been leading our COVID-19 call center for many months now. And we learned recently that we have handled, since the beginning of this pandemic, over 24,000 phone calls from our community through our COVID-19 call center. So congratulations to the entire call center team.
Jackie Wells. Kelly Richards. And Kim Roberts. Our next award is our Outstanding Service Award. In recognition of your dedication and distinguished efforts to advance health outcomes for our community members and advocate for our public health mission, we thank you for your service. This award goes to the Infectious Disease Control Team. When I call your name, please come to the front of the room. Katie Tippett. Stephanie Engel. Lisa Early. Mary Day. Beverly Guy. Becky Hay. Brianna Peters. Abigail Theophilus. Rebecca Smith. Jamie Alzheimer. And Natalie Evans. We recently learned that the IG team typically handles about 10 outbreaks a year, and over the past year has handled over 300. So thank you again to every one of you who have stepped up to this challenge for our community. We do a round of applause for the team. Our next award is our Outstanding Performance Award. In recognition of your dedication and distinguished efforts to support our agency and excelling in its public health mission. Over the past 2 years, we are now in the midst of a second cybersecurity incident, through which you have been leading the agency. We want to extend our sincere appreciation to you for your expertise, support, and perseverance during this time. The recipients of this award are the IT team. Cindy Murphy. Ken Wildauer.
I just have to comment that, please don't keep coming up, Kim, because Kim has been leading us in, leading an agency during a pandemic through 2 cybersecurity attacks. That's within 2 years. That's unprecedented. If, for those of you who were with us in the beginning, the first cybersecurity attack happened within, I think, a month of us, or a month or 2 of us starting our pandemic response. We went from having electronic access essentially to anything we needed to manage this pandemic to pen and paper. And we started using Google Drive, and we had to recreate records, and we were without our files, and just imagine. I mean, you can't imagine because we're going through it now. We've been going through it for 4 months. but you can imagine what it's like at the beginning of the pandemic when science was emerging, and we had to surge up, and we had to figure out things, and the incredible amount of work that Kim and her team endured during that time. And now, the second cybersecurity attack, that's more on the state, though is impacting us here locally. Her team has been phenomenal in helping us navigate this as well. So thank you.
Our second to last award is our Innovation Award. This is a new award this year. This award goes to the Violence, Injury, and Trauma Unit in recognition of your outstanding efforts to advance new public health initiatives for our community that address critical areas of need. We thank you for your vision and leadership. The accomplishments of the VIT unit over the past year have been nothing short of extraordinary. The team has developed a VIT dashboard and launched the Mentoring Connections program, a youth mentoring program that connects youth in our community to mentors and programs that help build resiliency and mitigate the effects of adverse childhood experiences. The program has already received over 40 referrals. As the duration of the grant comes to an end, the VIT unit will take on a different shape as we continue to grow it and look for other funding opportunities. Stephanie Freeman. and Shannon Heaney. Our last award is our Excellence in Public Health Award. This topmost honor in our health department is for someone who, throughout their years of service in our agency, has exemplified the values of our agency and demonstrated a steadfast commitment to the public health profession. The awardee this year has been a leader in our agency for several years and has consistently dedicated herself to identifying and meeting the needs of the community. She also stepped forward during the COVID-19 response to take on the new leadership responsibilities while forging the path for innovative new programs within her division. During the COVID-19 response, she took on the role of ICS safety officer, which has involved writing new agency-wide policies, creating safety protocols, partnering with the sheriff's office to complete safety trainings, and building assessments, and working with our new partners, PSL Consulting and Security Services, to create a safety plan for the agency. In addition to these major contributions, she sought and obtained the funding needed to develop our VIT unit, a grant that was awarded to only 6 other agencies nationwide. In addition to her accomplishments, she brings remarkable compassion, thoughtfulness, and partnership to our agency and executive team. For your outstanding contributions to the health of people in St. Mary's County, we extend to you today this topmost honor from the St. Mary's County Health Department. Thank you, Angela Cochran.
Thank you, Dr. Bishop. I can't say enough about each and every one of you, and especially thank all of you who are here today and participating virtually, just so you can take part in this moment. I think this is a really important time for us to, as I said before, reflect upon the past year and offer each other our thanks and gratitude. And we are certainly, as an agency, incredibly thankful to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your service. I think we're going to break for lunch now and put on some tunes. But the tunes won't be able to compete with Mr. Williams over there, although he's welcome to stand up anytime soon. We're to our rhythm club that we had earlier. I hope you enjoy the conversation on the table. I hope you enjoy these moments. We're going to, I think lunches are divided by table. In terms of whatever you selected when you signed up for lunch, if you could just go towards the table for whichever lunch you signed up for. Enjoy your colleagues, write your thank you notes, and we'll make sure to get the certificates out as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy National Public Health Week.